What's the piece of advice that you give me that maybe I haven't heard, that may fly in the face of common perceptions about how you get to where you are?
Well, there's different ways to the watering hole now. I think it's actually a great time there's so many ways to get movies made now, which is exciting. It's hard to navigate, so it's important to try and find the right people, but you don't have to get a piece of material, take it to a studio, get the development money. Like, there's so many other ways to, there's different funds that help develop material, there's different programs that are, once, so many writers are, if you ask them, and they're really super passionate about it, are willing to be partners with you to get something made and push it to the next step. So, just thinking outside the box, that there's not just, it's A to B to C, it's just the whole world has changed. It's the Wild Wild West. And like, I remember when I started, a long time ago, there was just, TV was this thing, and it was only the 3 networks, and now it's like this incredible wealth of opportunity to make things for online content. Everyone needs content, and some great stories like Big Little Lies, we got approached to make it into a film, but it's an 8-part series. So it's important that there's no rules anymore. It's, the way people consume content has totally changed. People don't traditionally go to the theater as much, which is kind of a bummer sometimes, but it's actually really interesting to go, okay, instead of thinking that as a negative, like, how can we collaborate with some of these companies and create interesting stories and have them, find an audience in a different way. So I think it's about looking at things from new angles.
Just to tell you a little bit about me and where I'm from, I grew up with a single mother, very, very poor, in a housing estate house. And literally, I sometimes stand in Hollywood and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing here? Like, how did I get here? Often, and I think it's important for people to know, because what I did as a very young person, I worked for free a lot. I accessed learning wherever I could, which is, to Reese's point earlier about like just kind of exposing yourself to things. And I never knew where it would lead, but, and the other bit of advice that I always give people is I've never let money motivate me, ever. I've always made my decisions based on what I love, and I've always felt like, if money comes, it comes. Still waiting for that part, but and then, and I think, people give you, there's someone in the audience, I hope he's here, who's a producer from Australia. My first break came because I was producing commercials, and this producer, Robert Connolly, I hope he's here, he got offered $1 million movie to produce, and he was too busy because he's become a very successful director. And he was like, but you should get this girl. And I think giving people those opportunities, seeing talent in other people, is the greatest gift. I credit Andy Mangella with really changing my career because he saw something in me. And I think that's up to all of us to continue to see that in others, and just nurture them and encourage them, and just put yourself in the way of opportunity and collaborations as much as you can.
That's amazing advice. That's great.